Pause before stepping inside. Hold the door a second longer. Your bliss meets mine, like we're already agreed. The real feels lifting without trying to impress. I place my bag down slowly, let the moment settle.
I nod before you finish the thought. Reach for the chair you like. The way you take your time changes how I arrive.
I notice how decisions shrink into something easy to carry. Being here doesn't feel loud, it feels deliberate.
It's not a grand move,
It's a clear one,
a quiet turn.
we both run. We chose this without counting the cost. Between coming and leaving, we found the smile. Care lives in attention,
In what we allow,
we chose this here and now. I listen while you explain a plan that might change by morning.
your hands draw shapes in the air. I follow every corner.
I set my phone aside, let the room take priority. Your voice keeps the pace for the rest of the evening.
Nothing dramatic,
Nothing rushed,
the choice stays simple.
because of us, we chose this. As the hours pass, set down expectations, let the quiet last. Love shows up steady in what we allow. We chose this here and now. If tomorrow shifts the view,
We'll adjust the frame.
tonight already works.
That's enough to name.
We chose this with open eyes. No rush forward, no looking behind. If love can live inside a choice that feels this true, then we chose this, me and you. Then we chose this, me and you. I set an extra cup on the counter before the kettle even sings. The radio stays on your station, out of habit more than anything. My keys end up by the doorway, your shoes line up with mine. These ordinate arrangements start to feel like a sign. This is what I do without thinking in the middle of my day. I leave the light on in the hallway in case you come this way. No speech prepared in advance, no grand design to prove. This is what I do without thinking since I started. No. Save a seat near the window when the room begins to fill. I slow Slow my steps at crosswalks, waiting for you to catch the signal. Your name fits easily inside my normal plans. It shows up in the smallest choices I didn't know I had. Love might grow inside routines before it learns to speak. Finding space in every day acts quietly. This is what I do without thinking as the hours move along. I hum the tune you like the most without knowing the song. If care can show itself in ways that feel this true, then this is what I do without thinking. Every day with you.
Hums a gentle tune and shadows dance along the wall. You take my hand without a word, like it's the simplest thing of all. The world feels steady when you smile. Time leans a little closer in. Every step we take together feels like where we should have been. No need for promises tonight, no need to say too much. The quiet says it all for us in the way our fingers touch. Love feels right when it's like this, soft and clear, unafraid. Not a spark that burns too fast, but a glow that learns to stay. If every day could hold this calm and every heart knew bliss, I'd hope that love would always feel exactly like this. Your voice carries an easy warmth like songs I've known my whole life. Nothing here is asking more, nothing here needs to shine. I see forever in small things, in how you look my way, in moments that don't try too hard but somehow choose to stay. The night moves slowly around our steps, the stars don't rush above. Everything feels balanced here in this quiet kind of love. Love feels right when it's like this, warm and true, sincere, not written in grand stories, but in moments we hold dear. If hearts were meant to learn one thing before they drift and miss, I'd hope that love would always feel exactly like this. Maybe love was never meant to shout or race or run. Maybe it was always meant to stay when all is done. Love feels right when it's like this, gentle, bright and real. Every look a simple truth, every touch a seal. If time should ask what love can be, I'd answer it with this: let love remain, let love be kind, and it always feel like this. I didn't notice when it happened, just one small shift inside, the way you presence softened things and settled by my side. You speak without insisting, you listen without wait. Somehow every moment with you arrives at the right pace. I'm not holding on to questions, I'm not tracing every sign. I'm learning how to trust the feeling when it feels this kind. Loving you feels gentle, like a door left open wide. Not asking me to hurry, not pulling me aside. It's quiet in the best way, it doesn't need to roam. Loving you feels gentle, a little like home. We spend time without a schedule, let the hours pass. Your laughter stays with me long after the moments pass. I find myself more patient, more present than before, as if loving you has taught me what stillness is for. There's no pressure in your hands, no need to rearrange. You let me be exactly who I am, and that feels safe. Loving you feels gentle, like a calm I've always known. Every word feels honest, every silence feels its own. It's steady without asking, it doesn't need to roam. Loving you feels gentle, a little like home. Maybe love was never meant to dazzle or persuade. Maybe it was always meant to quietly remain. Loving you feels gentle in ways I can't define. Not brighter than the morning, but warmer over time. If love can live in moments that don't demand a show, then loving you feels gentle, and that's enough to know. You never rush to fill the air, you let the silence breathe. It's in the way you turn to me before I even speak. You notice things I don't point out, like changes in my tone. It makes me feel completely seen without feeling known. Some love is loud and tries to shine, some fades before it stays. But this feels steady in a way that doesn't drift away. It's in the way you care, without a single show. The way you make the smallest things feel softer than they were before. Love doesn't need a scene, words prepared in advance. It lives inside the details, in the way you care. You hold the door, you wait upbeat, you listen all the way. You let my thoughts arrive half-formed and never turn away. I've learned how kindness sounds like this, quiet but complete, like every part of who I am has found its gentle seed. The world keeps asking us to rush to prove what love can be, but something calm between us knows that time is not the key. It's in the way you care, needs to change. The way you make a simple day feel carefully arranged. Love doesn't raise its voice or try to take a stand. It settles in the moments, in the way you care. Maybe love was always meant to feel this unafraid, to grow inside consistency and never feel delayed. It's in the way you care that keeps my heart at ease. Not asking for perfection, just honesty. If love could ever choose a form to show how real it is, I think it would look just like this. In the way you
I catch your reflection in the window as the train slows down. You're talking about your day like this stop has always been ours. Your words land out of order, yet I follow every turn. There's a quiet sense of alignment in the way my thoughts return. Clarity doesn't arrive as a decision. Shows up mid-sentence, like realizing you're already there without announcing it. This is when it clicks, right in the middle of things, between what we're saying and what the silence brings. No pause for explanation, no reason to insist. This is when it clicks. We walk past the same corner twice, laugh it off, turn around. Your pace adjusts without effort until we're moving on shared ground. I notice how natural it feels to let the moment lead. Every step feels considered without trying to be. Understanding didn't come as a thought, it arrived as ease, like knowing where to place your hands without being told to see. This is when it clicks, during ordinary scenes, between a passing glance and what it quietly means. No signal asking attention, no promise stressed as bliss. This is when it clicks. Love might show itself this way through time and that aligns, finding its place inside a day that never tried to shine. This is when it clicks, as the evening settles in. The world keeps moving forward, yet something stays within. If no one can feel this simple and still hold its weight, this is when it clicks, and I choose to stay. The doors close, the train moves on. I sit back, already knowing I'm where I belong. I pour the water before it boils, you remind me to wait. The window's open just enough for the street to participate.
I move the plates a little closer, clear the space between. Dinner doesn't feel like a task when you're sitting across from me.
I reach for salt, you pass it first like you already knew. We talk about the shape of the day, the parts we made it through.
Your stories land in simple lines, I follow every turn. There's comfort in how ordinary evening routines can learn.
It isn't planned,
It isn't new,
it happens here,
across from you.
We meet at the
Same table,
after different days.
set down what we carry in our own ways.
Love shows up quietly in places we choose. We meet at the same table.
Me and you. I listen while you finish eating. Wait before I speak. Your laugh arrives mid-sentence, then changes what I'll say next.
I notice how you pause sometimes, let a thought come through. You never rush the conversation,
You let it stay true.
the room holds still.
Without demand,
We take our time right where we stand. We meet at the same table as the night settles in. Nothing extra needed, nothing to defend. Care lives in these moments we don't try to prove. We meet at the same table, me and you. If days keep changing,
we'll keep this space
a place to return to.
at our own pace.
We meet at the same table again and again. Different stories behind us, still easy to begin. If love can feel this grounded and quietly true, then we'll meet at the same table. Every day, me and you. Every day, me and you. I slow my steps when the sidewalk narrows, so you walk closer to the edge. Your hand points out a place you like. I file that thought away. I used to move ahead on instinct, leave space without noticing. Now my stride changes on its own, matching where you've been.
I turn my head before you speak, already catching the idea. Your pauses make sense to me, even when the words aren't clear. I don't rush to fill the gaps, I let them hang a while.
Somehow we keep finding balance in the middle of the mind. It isn't planned,
It isn't forced,
the timing settled.
without a chorus.
We move at the same pace through hours we didn't map. Each turn feels chosen with
the light instead of guessing. Your shoulder brushes mine like it's checking the direction.
I keep my steps where yours land. Let the distance stay exact. Every change feels mutual without needing a pact. The rhythm holds
without control.
We're still ourselves,
Still moving home.
we move at the same pace through scenes that pass us by. Nothing pulling forward, nothing left behind. Oh, love doesn't call attention or ask us to explain. Hey, we move at the same pace. If the road bends later,
We'll adjust the stride.
right now this feels aligned. Right now feels right. Oh, we move at the same pace as the day winds down. Every step connected without slowing the sound. Oh, and if care can live in motion and still feel safe, hey, then this is love. Ooh, living at the same pace. Still walking,
Still here.
still here. Yeah. I arrive a little early these days. Pick the table near the door. I straighten the chair across from mine like you'll use it for sure. The glass sweats slowly in my hand. The room fills up with sound. I keep my eyes on the entrance, watching people pass around. Waiting used to feel like time standing still. Now it feels like part of the day. Each minute carries its own weight in a quieter way. I wait in small ways, nothing dramatic or planned. Like leaving space beside me, like turning when footsteps land. It isn't about patience or counting minutes through. I wait in small ways because of you. I hold the door an extra second and let the moment decide. I order what you usually get before you're inside. The streetlight flickers once above us, cars slow then move on. I notice how the night rearranges when you finally come along. Time doesn't feel like something to beat, it settles into place. Standing here with an open posture, reading your face. I wait in small ways through ordinary scenes, like saving half a story until you hear what it means. No grand announcement, no line to pursue. I wait in small ways because of you. Love might show itself quietly through choices easy to miss. Learning when to leave room for moments like this. I wait in small ways as the evening moves on. The world keeps its rhythm whether you're here or gone. If care can live inside attention and actions ring true, then I wait in small chair stays open, the light stays on. I finish my drink slowly, knowing you'll come along. I notice how my days arrange themselves around when we might talk. The clock doesn't change its rhythm, yet my steps already know the walk. I stop checking how long it's been since things began to align. Time stopped feeling like a measure and started feeling kind.
I look back without trying to, and moments that passed us by, they don't ask for explanation, they simply stay nearby.
Your presence grew familiar before it felt important. Somewhere between those hours it became consistent. It didn't happen suddenly,
It didn't need a sign,
it built itself quietly.
one day at a time.
Over time we settled into this, without a moment we could point to our name. As the shift learned our rhythm, found its own line. Over time you became mine.
I leave space in my calendar that doesn't carry a label. Somehow it always fits you, like it was already able.
I find myself counting on things you do without knowing, the steady ways you show up
When nothing else is moving, the days kept passing,
we kept pace.
trust found a footing in shared space.
Over time
It came together in ordinary hours, won't forget.
love didn't rush us or ask for signs. Over time
You became mine.
if change arrives later
We'll meet it there,
on what we've built holds steady.
again and again.
Over time this stayed true, without a promise spoken it grew. If love can live inside patience and still feel alive, then over time this love is mine.
Your sleeve brushes past my wrist while we wait for the light to change. The city moves around us, but we stay in our own frame. You tilt your head and smile once, like you already know. These tiny seconds between us matter more than they show. I keep this moment the way it stands, between your laughter and the warmth of your hand. No need to hold it tighter, it already fits. I keep this moment just like this. talk about the shape of clouds and which street feels shorter. Your voice moves easily, like it learned how to wander. I catch myself slowing down without thinking why. Every step feels balanced, walking by your side. Maybe love isn't something loud or carefully designed. Maybe it lives in passing glances we decide to keep in mind. I keep this moment before it moves on, before it turns into something we name later on. If every day could offer this without a script to follow, I'd keep this moment and meet tomorrow slow.
I wake before the alarm goes off. The room's still holding on tonight. I move around without much noise. Late in the morning, find it's light. Your sweater rests on the chair, folded from the day before. It reminds me where yesterday ended and why today feels short. There was a time I questioned every step, measured where I should land. Lately I've been standing still and somehow understand. This is where I stand with you, feet steady on the ground. No need to look around me or listen for another sound. I don't lean into tomorrow or trace where we've been through. This is where I stand with you. Yeah. We talk while brushing our teeth, laugh at something on the news. You leave before I do today. I watch the door close smooth. The clock keeps moving on its own. Traffic starts to bloom. Yet everything inside me stays alive long after you leave the room. Certainty didn't arrive as a thought, it showed up as calm. Like knowing where your weight belongs when you finally stand. This is where I stand with you, in the middle of my days, between routine and intention, between plans and change. I don't chase a better version or rewrite what we've been through. This is where I stand with you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love might not ask us to move forward or pull us back in time. It might simply ask us to recognize the line. This is where I stand with you, when the rest keeps moving fast. The moment holds its balance without leaning to the past. If knowing can feel this quiet and still ring true. This is where I stand with you. The door clicks shut, the day goes on. I step outside, already knowing where I'm from.
much myself at ease. It's funny how a simple sound can bring me quiet peace. You don't arrive with grand ideas or plans too far ahead. You meet me in the middle ground of everything unsaid. Some people shine from across the room, some fade when you get close. You feel familiar from the start, like something I already know. I'm glad it's you I'm thinking of when the day feels kind and slow. Glad it's you beside me now, more than you can know. Love doesn't need to try so hard or prove what it can do. I don't ask why it feels this right, I'm just glad it's you. You smile like there's time to spare, like nothing's on the line. You listen without fixing things, and somehow that feels kind. I used to search for certainty, for answers wrapped in truth. Now I just notice how it feels to spend my time with you. The world can spin in louder ways with promises and views, but something calm inside my heart keeps choosing you. I'm glad it's you I'm thinking of in ordinary days. Glad it's you who understands my quiet little ways. Love doesn't need a perfect frame or scenes we have to choose. If this is how affection feels, I'm glad it's you. Maybe love is simply this, a comfort we don't chase, a steady hand, a knowing look that finds its natural place. I'm glad it's you I'm thinking of when nothing needs to change. Glad it's you who walks with me through moments soft and plain. If hearts are meant to learn one truth before they drift or move, then mine has learned it gently now. I'm glad it's you. I'm glad it's you.
Leave my phone face down on the table. Let the room decide the sound. Your jacket hangs on the chair beside me, like you'll be back around. You ask me something halfway through, then laugh before I reply. That space between the question and the smile is where my thoughts unwind. This is where I slow down, right in the middle of the day. Between your voice and the way you look when you have nothing to say. I don't chase the feeling, I let it come and go. This is where I slow down, somehow I know. We walk past places I've seen before, they don't look the same tonight. Your footsteps change the rhythm of every streetlight. I notice how my shoulders drop without a reason why. It's easier to breathe right here, keeping pace by your side. Love might be less about direction, more about choosing when to pause. Learning how to stand still together without needing a cause. This is where I slow down, nothing pulling me ahead. The world keeps moving on its own while we're right where we stand. If moments teach us anything, it's how to let things flow. This is where I slow down, You step off the curb before the light. I follow without asking why. The crowd moves fast around us, yet our pace never breaks stride. Your hand swings close to mine, almost touching, then away. That near miss says more to me than words we try to say. I walk your way through streets I thought I knew. The city feels rearranged, just moving next to you. No promise hanging in the air, no plan we have to choose. I walk your way and let the evening move. You stop to look at a bookstore window, point out a line you like. I wouldn't have noticed it alone, but now it feels just right. We turn down roads I usually skip, let the night decide. Every step feels lighter, keeping time by your side. Love might live in small decisions like which turn we take, choosing to follow a moment before it slips away. I walk your way until the night runs thin. Whatever waits beyond this hour can wait its turn to begin. Days are made of choices, both big and unspoken too. Tonight I walk your way, and that feels true.
Feels brighter than it did before. Not from the lights, but how you stand. You speak like time is never rushing, like every moment's in your hands. I watch the way you listen close, as if my words deserve their place. It makes me feel a little braver, just meeting your steady gaze. Some feelings grow without a sound, they don't announce their name. We settle in so naturally, nothing feels out of place. This is where my heart rests, not in dreams or faraway plans, but in the quiet confidence of how you say my name. Love doesn't need to dazzle, it only needs to stay. And this is where my heart rests, at the end of every day. We share a silence that feels full, like words already said. There's comfort in the smallest things, the way you nod your head. I don't imagine perfect scenes or promises is too grand. I only know this moment here feels more than I had planned. The world can turn as fast as it wants. We don't have to follow along. There's something calm between us, like a softly written song. This is where my heart rests, in the calm you always bring, in the way your presence stirs ordinary into something. Love doesn't need a spotlight or reasons to explain. This is where my heart rests again and once again. If love is made of trust and time and learning how to stay, but maybe it was always meant to find us the same way. This is where my heart rests, in the truth I feel with you. No grand lines, no perfect words, just something warm and true. If love should ever ask of me where I would choose to be, I'd say this quiet place with you is where my heart rests finally.
I pause before stepping inside. Hold the door a second longer. Your bliss meets mine, like we're already agreed. The rain feels lifting without trying to impress. I place my bag down slowly, let the moment settle.
I nod before you finish the thought. Reach for the chair you like. The way you take your time changes how I arrive.
I notice how decisions shrink into something easy to carry. Being here doesn't feel loud, it feels deliberate.
It's not a grand move,
It's a clear one.
a quiet turn.
We both run. We chose this without counting the cost. Between coming and leaving, we found the spot. Care lives in attention,
In what we allow,
we chose this here and now. I listen while you explain a plan that might change by morning.
your hands draw shapes in the air. I follow every corner.
I set my phone aside, let the room take priority. Your voice keeps the pace for the rest of the evening.
Nothing dramatic,
Nothing rushed,
the choice stays simple.
because of us, we chose this as the hours pass. Set down expectations, let the quiet last. Love shows up steady in what we allow. We chose this here chose this with open eyes. No rush forward, no looking behind. If love can live inside a choice that feels this true, then we chose this, me and you. Then we chose this, me and you. I set an extra cup on the counter before the kettle even sings. The radio stays on your station, out of habit more than anything. My keys end up by the doorway, your shoes line up with mine. These ordinate arrangements start to feel like a sign. This is what I do without thinking in the middle of my day. I leave the light on in the hallway in case you come this way. No speech prepared in advance, no grand design to prove. This is what I do without thinking since I started. No. Save a seat near the window when the room begins to fill. I slow my steps at crosswalks, waiting for you to catch the signal. Your name fits easily inside my normal plans. It shows up in the smallest choices I didn't know I had. Love might grow inside routines before it learns to speak, finding space in everyday acts quietly. This is what I do without thinking as the hours move along. I hum the tune you like the most without knowing the song. If care can show itself in ways that feel this true, then this is what I do without thinking every day with you. Hums a gentle tune and shadows dance along the wall. You take my hand without a word, like it's the simplest thing of all. The world feels steady when you smile. Time leans a little closer in. Every step we take together feels like where we should have been. No need for promises tonight, no need to say too much. The quiet says it all for us in the way our fingers touch. Love feels right when it's like this, soft and clear, unafraid. Not a spark that burns too fast, but a glow that learns to stay. If every day could hold this calm and every heart knew bliss, I'd hope that love would always feel exactly like this. Your voice carries an easy warmth like songs I've known my whole life. Nothing here is as
asking more. Nothing here needs to shine. I see forever in small things, in how you look my way, in moments that don't try too hard but somehow choose to stay. The night moves slowly around our steps, the stars don't rush above. Everything feels balanced here in this quiet kind of love. Love feels right when it's like this, warm and true, sincere, not written in grand stories, but in moments we hold dear. If hearts were meant to learn one thing before they drift and miss, I'd hope that love would always feel exactly like this. Maybe love was never meant to shout or race or run. Maybe it was always meant to stay when all is done. Love feels right when it's like this, gentle, bright and real. Every look a simple truth, every touch a seal. If time should ask what love can be, I'd answer it with this: let love remain, let love be kind, and it always feel like this. I didn't notice when it happened, just one small shift inside, the way your presence softened things and settled by my side. You speak without insisting, you listen without wait. Somehow every moment with you arrives at the right pace. I'm not holding on to questions, I'm not tracing every sign. I'm learning how to trust the feeling when it feels this kind. Loving you feels gentle, like a door left open wide, not asking me to hurry, not pulling me aside. It's quiet in the best way, it doesn't need to roam. Loving you feels gentle, a little like home. We spend time without a schedule, let the hours pass. Your laughter stays with me long after the moments pass. I find myself more patient, more present than before, as if loving you has taught me what stillness is for. There's no pressure in your hands, no need to rearrange. You let me be exactly who I am, and that feels safe. Loving you feels gentle, like a calm I've always known. Every word feels honest, every silence feels its own. It's steady without asking, it doesn't need to roam. Loving you feels gentle, a little like home. Maybe love was never meant to dazzle or persuade. Maybe it was always meant to quietly remain. Loving you feels gentle in ways I can't define. Not brighter than the morning, but warmer over time. If love can live in moments that don't demand a show, then loving you feels gentle, and that's enough to know. You never rush to fill the air. You let the silence breathe. It's in the way you turn to me before I even speak. You notice things I don't point out, like changes in my tone. It makes me feel completely seen without feeling known. Some love is loud and tries to shine, some fades before it stays. But this feels steady in a way that doesn't drift away. It's in the way you care, without a single show. The way you make the smallest things feel softer than they were before. Love doesn't need a scene, words prepared in advance. It lives inside the details in the way you care. You hold the door, you wait upbeat, you listen all the way. You let my thoughts arrive half-formed and never turn away. I've learned how kindness sounds like this, quiet but complete, like every part of who I am has found its gentle seed. The world keeps asking us to rush to prove what love can be, but something calm between us knows that time is not the key. It's in the way you care, when nothing needs to change. The way you make a simple day feel carefully arranged. Love doesn't raise its voice or try to take a stand. It settles in a moment in the way you care. Maybe love was always meant to feel this unafraid, to grow inside consistency and never feel delayed. It's in the way you care that keeps my heart at ease. Not asking for perfection, just honesty. If love could ever choose a form to show how real it is, I think it would look just like this, in the way you care.
I catch your reflection in the window as the train slows down. You're talking about your day like this stuff has always been ours. Your words land out of order, yet I follow every turn. There's a quiet sense of alignment in the way my thoughts return. Clarity doesn't arrive as a decision. It shows up mid-sentence, like realizing you're already there without announcing it. This is when it clicks, right in the middle of things, between what we're saying and what the silence brings. No pause for explanation, no reason to insist. This is when it clicks. We walk past the same corner twice, laugh it off, turn around. Your pace adjusts without effort until we're moving on shared ground. I notice how natural it feels to let the moment lead. Every step feels else considered without trying to be. Understanding didn't come as a thought. It arrived as ease, like knowing where to place your hands without being told to see. This is when it clicks during ordinary scenes, between a passing glance and what it quietly means. No signal asking attention, no promise dressed as bliss. This is when it clicks. Love might show itself this way through timing that aligns, finding its place inside a day that never tried to shine. This is when it clicks as the evening settles in. The world keeps moving forward, yet something stays within. If no one can feel this simple and still hold its weight, this is when it clicks, and I choose to stay. The door's closed, the train moves on. I sit back, already knowing I'm where I belong. I pour the water before it boils. You remind me to wait. The window's open just enough for the street to participate.
I move the plates a little closer, clear the space between. Dinner doesn't feel like a task when you're sitting across from me.
I reach for salt, you pass it first like you already knew. We talk about the shape of the day, the parts we made it through.
Your stories land in simple lines, I follow every turn. There's comfort in how ordinary evening routines can learn.
It isn't planned,
It isn't new,
it happens here,
across from you.
We meet at the
Same table,
after different days.
set down what we carry in our own ways.
Love shows up quietly in places we choose. We meet at the same table.
Me and you. I listen while you finish eating. Wait before I speak. Your laugh arrives mid-sentence, then changes what I'll say next.
I notice how you pause sometimes, let a thought come through. You never rush the conversation,
You let it stay true
the room holds still.
without demand.
We take our time right where we stand. We meet at the same table as the night settles in. Nothing extra needed, nothing to defend. Care lives in these moments we don't try to prove. We meet at the same table, me and you. If days keep changing,
We'll keep this space
a a place to return to at our own pace. We meet at the same table again and again, different stories behind us, still easy to begin. If love can feel this grounded and quietly true, then we'll meet at the same table every day, me and you. Every day, me and you. I slow my steps when the sidewalk narrows, so you walk closer to the edge. Your hand points out a place you like. I file that thought away. I used to move ahead on instinct, leave space without noticing. Now my stride changes on its own, matching where you've been. I turn my head before you speak, already catching the idea. Your pauses make sense to me, even when the words aren't clear. I don't rush to fill the gaps, I let them hang a while. Somehow we keep finding balance in the middle of the mind. It isn't planned, it isn't forced, the timing's settled without a chorus. We move at the same pace through hours we didn't map. Each turn feels chosen without overlap. Love shows up like this when nothing needs to chase. We move at the same pace. Read the light instead of guessing. Your shoulder brushes mine like it's checking the direction. I keep my steps where yours land, let the distance stay exact. Every change feels mutual without needing a pact. The rhythm home without control, we're still ourselves, still moving home. We move at the same pace through scenes that pass us by. Nothing pulling forward, nothing left behind. Oh, love doesn't call attention or ask us to explain. Hey, 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 we move at the same pace. If the road bends later, we'll adjust the stride. Right now this feels aligned. Right now feels right. Oh, we move at the same pace as the day winds down. Every step connected without slowing the sound. Oh, and if care can live in motion and still feel safe, hey, 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 then this is love. Ooh, living at the same pace, still walking, still here, still here. table near the door. I straighten the chair across from mine like you'll use it for sure. The glass sweats slowly in my hand, the room fills up with sound. I keep my eyes on the entrance, watching people pass around. Waiting used to feel like time standing still. Now it feels like part of the day. Each minute carries its own weight in a quieter way. I wait in small ways, nothing dramatic or planned. Like leaving space beside me, like turning when footsteps land. It isn't about patience or counting minutes through. I wait in small ways because of you. I hold the door an extra second and let the moment decide. I order what you usually get before you're inside. The streetlight flickers once above us, cars slow then move on. I notice how the night rearranges when you finally come along. Time doesn't feel like something to beat, it settles into place. Standing here with an open posture, reading your face. I wait in small ways through ordinary scenes, like saving half a story until you hear what it means. No grand announcement, no line to pursue. I wait in small ways because of you. Love might show itself quietly through choices easy to miss. Learning when to leave room for moments like this. I wait in small ways as the evening moves on. The world keeps its rhythm whether you're here or gone. If care can live inside attention and actions ring true, then I wait in small ways every day with you. The chair stays open, the light stays on. I finish my drink slowly, knowing you'll come along. I notice how my days arrange themselves around when we might talk. The clock doesn't change its rhythm, yet my steps already know the walk. I stop checking how long it's been since things began to align. Time stopped feeling like a measure and started feeling kind.
I look back without trying to, and moments that passed us by, they don't ask for explanation, they simply stay nearby.
Your presence grew familiar before it felt important. Somewhere between those hours it became consistent. It didn't happen suddenly,
It didn't need a sign,
it built itself quietly.
one day at a time.
Over time we settled into this, without a moment we could point to our name as the shift learned our rhythm, found its own line. Over time you became mine.
I leave space in my calendar that doesn't carry a label. Somehow it always miss you like it was already able.
I find myself counting on things you do without knowing, the steady ways you show up
when nothing else is moving. The days kept passing,
we kept pace.
trust found a footing in shared space.
Over time,
It came together in ordinary hours. Won't forget
love didn't rush us or ask for signs. Over time,
you became mine.
if change arrives later,
We'll meet it then
what we've built holds steady.
again and again.
Over time, this stayed true without a promise spoken. It grew. If love can live inside patience and still feel alive, and over time, this love is mine.
Your sleeve brushes past my wrist while we wait for the light to change. The city moves around us, but we stay in our own frame. You tilt your head and smile once, like you already know. These tiny seconds between us matter more than they show. I keep this moment the way it stands between your laughter and the warmth of your hand. No need to hold it tighter, it already fits. I keep this moment just like this. We talk about the shape of clouds and which street feels shorter. Your voice moves easily, like it learned how to wander. I catch myself slowing down without thinking why. Every step feels balanced, walking by your side. Maybe love isn't something loud or carefully designed. Maybe it lives in passing glances we decide to keep in mind. I keep this moment before it moves on, before it turns into something we name later on. If every day could offer this without a script to follow, I'd keep this moment and meet tomorrow slow.
I wake before the alarm goes off, the room's still holding on tonight. I move around without much noise, let in the morning find its light. Your sweater rests on the chair, folded from the day before. It reminds me where yesterday ended and why today feels short. There was a time I questioned every step, measured where I should land. Lately I've been standing still and somehow understand. This is where I stand with you, feet steady on the ground. No need to look around me or listen for another sound. I don't lean into tomorrow or trace where we've been through. This is where I stand with you. We talk while brushing our teeth, laugh at something on the news. You leave before I do today. I watch the door close smooth. The clock keeps moving on its own. Traffic starts to bloom. Yet everything inside me stays alive long after you leave the room. Certainty didn't arrive as a thought, it showed up as calm. Like knowing where your weight belongs when you finally stand. This is where I stand with you, in the middle of my days, between routine and intention, between plans and change. I don't chase a better version or rewrite what we've been through. This is where I stand with you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love might not ask us to move forward or pull us back in time. It might simply ask us to recognize the line. This is where I stand with you, when the rest keeps moving fast. The moment holds its balance without leaning to the past. If knowing can feel this quiet and still ring true. This is where I stand with you. The door clicks shut, the day goes on. I step outside, already knowing where I'm from.
I hear your name in passing talk and catch myself at ease. It's funny how a simple sound can bring me quiet peace. You don't arrive with grand ideas or plans too far ahead. You meet me in the middle ground of everything unsaid. Some people shine from across the room, some fade when you get close. You feel familiar from the start, like something I already know. I'm glad it's you I'm thinking of when the day feels kind and slow. Glad it's you beside me now, more than you can know. Love doesn't need to try so hard or prove what it can do. I don't ask why it feels this right, I'm just glad it's you. You smile like there's time to spare, like nothing's on the line. You listen without fixing things, and somehow that feels kind. I used to search for certainty, for answers wrapped in truth. Now I just notice how it feels to spend my time with you. The world can spin in louder ways with promises and views, but something calm inside my heart keeps choosing you. I'm glad it's you I'm thinking of in ordinary days. Glad it's you who understands my quiet little ways. Love doesn't need a perfect frame or scenes we have to choose. If this is how affection feels, I'm glad it's you. Maybe love is simply this, a comfort we don't chase. face, a steady hand, a knowing look that finds its natural place. I'm glad it's you I'm thinking of when nothing needs to change. Glad it's you who walks with me through moments soft and plain. If hearts are meant to learn one truth before they drift or move, then mine has learned it gently now. I'm glad it's you. I'm glad it's you.
Leave my phone face down on the table. Let the room decide the sound. Your jacket hangs on the chair beside me like you'll be back around. You ask me something halfway through, then laugh before I reply. That space between the question and the smile is where my thoughts unwind. This is where I slow down, right in the middle of the day. Between your voice and the way you look when you have nothing to say. I don't chase the feeling, I let it come and go. This is where I slow down. Somehow I know we walk past places I've seen before. They don't look the same tonight. Your footsteps change the rhythm of every streetlight. I notice how my shoulders drop without a reason why. It's easier to breathe right here, keeping pace by your side. Love might be less about direction, more about choosing when to pause. Learning how to stand still together without needing a cause. This is where I slow down, nothing pulling me ahead. The world keeps moving on its own while we're right where we stand. If moments teach us anything, it's how to let things flow. This is where I slow down and I don't let it go. You step off the curb before the light. I follow without asking why. The crowd moves fast around us, yet our pace never breaks stride. Your hand swings close to mine, almost touching, then away. That near miss says more to me than words we try to say. I walk your way through streets I thought I knew. The city feels rearranged, just moving next to you. No promise hanging in the air, no plan we have to choose. I walk your way and let the evening move. You stop to look at a bookstore window, point out a line you like. I wouldn't have noticed it alone, but now it feels just right. We turn down roads I usually skip, let the night decide. Every step feels lighter, keeping time by your side. Love might live in small decisions like which turn we take, choosing to follow a moment before it slips away. I walk your way until the night runs thin. Whatever waits beyond this hour can wait its turn to begin. If days are made of choices, both big and unspoken too, tonight I walk your way, and that feels true.
Feels brighter than it did before. Not from the lights, but how you stand. You speak like time is never rushing, like every moment's in your hands. I watch the way you listen close, as if my words deserve their place. It makes me feel a little braver, just meeting your steady gaze. Some feelings grow without a sound, they don't announce their name. They settle in so naturally, nothing feels out of place. This is where my heart rests, not in dreams or faraway plans, but in the quiet confidence of how you say my name. Love doesn't need to dazzle, it only needs to stay. And this is where my heart rests, at the end of every day. We share a silence that feels full, like words already said. There's comfort in the smallest things, the way you nod your head. I don't imagine perfect scenes or promises too grand. I only know this moment here feels more than I had planned. The world can turn as fast as it wants, we don't have to follow along. There's something calm between us, like a softly written song. This is where my heart rests, in the calm you always bring, in the way your presence stirs ordinary into something. Love doesn't need a spotlight or reasons to explain. This is where my heart rests again and once again. If love is made of trust and time and learning how to stay, but maybe it was always meant to find us the same way. This is where my heart rests, in the truth I feel with you. with you is where my heart